Happy Friday. Mayor Dan Pope with a weekly update. What a week we've had. First of all, it was so wonderful to get Matt Dawson home yesterday, our firefighter that was really seriously injured in January in the tragic wreck on the North Interstate. Matt got back yesterday, was greeted by our community, by the Lubbock Fire and Rescue family, and then was treated to a parade out to the Moody Rehab Hospital on North Quaker, where he will be continuing his efforts to recover. I got a chance just to speak to him real briefly as he got to the hospital. Chanda, his wife, is so, and the family are so glad he's back, and just let's continue to lift them up in our prayers. And Matt looked great, actually. He's made a bunch of progress since he went to Colorado, and so it was good to see him. Governor Abbott was here yesterday. We had about an hour-long briefing with our public health team, our emergency management team. We were joined by Texas Tech, by Lubbock ISD, by Covenant and UMC. Congressman Arrington was able to join us. Certainly the county was with us. We've been working on this pandemic hand in hand, and it was a good conversation. We talked about what we learned, where we are today, what the future looks like, what we need. The governor was joined by Chief Nim Kidd, who runs emergency management. We made progress yesterday. Then we got to do a little press time, and you heard the messaging there. And I think maybe the big takeaway is that we're making progress in Texas. We've got to stay the course. Let's not let the fatigue of something that's very different get to us. Let's continue to be disciplined and do the right thing. You know, it's a good message, I think, to have as we talk about school starting next week. Our big school districts all start. Tech starts a week later. School looks very different. The provisions are in place for kids and families to go online if that's what they choose to do. But interestingly enough, about 7 out of 10 or a little more than that in the county are going to go face-to-face. And so watch out for them as you do your commutes next week. Say a little extra prayer for those families. It's important that we get our kids back to school. They need to learn. They need this social assimilation and maturity that goes along with school. So it's very important. It also allows mom and dad to go to work. It allows them to earn a living. And it all sort of fits together. And so please be aware of that. On Monday of this last week, we had a great breakfast out at Lubbock Christian where we got to welcome Scott McDowell, his wife Kay, to our community. Scott's first day at Lubbock Christian was April 1st. It's been a weird first 5 months for him, but there'll be great additions to our community and certainly to the Lubbock Christian family, and a great leader, and we're really glad that they're with us. A couple things that we've been talking about. Census, we're up to 60% on our census. We need to get to 66 at least. They'll use some math to figure out the rest of our population. 66 is where we were in 2010. Let's continue. If you've not done the census, please, mycensus.gov or census.gov, please share with your neighbors, your friends, your family. Let's get that done. Also, we are in the middle of the Wyland Water Challenge. It's something we do on an annual basis. The Wyland Foundation promotes water conservation. It's good for West Texas. You can go online and do a water conservation pledge, mywaterpledge.com. mywaterpledge.com. We're 16th in the country in our size cities. We'd like to win that. There are some prizes that go along with that come back to our community. In fact, when you sign for the pledge, you have a chance to win yourself. Water conservation is a big part of our long-term story, and we've done a great job with it. It's something we'll continue to do, but if you have a chance, please do that. 2 final things. Tomorrow, the Patterson Library is reopening. You know, for the last 90 days, we've been using it as a testing site, and it's reopening tomorrow. A lot of fun. Food trucks. It'll be a big event. I said 2 final things. 3 final things. Next week, we have coffee with the mayor. It's going to be at Amigos on Wednesday morning at 7:30. Look forward to seeing you there. Finally, testing. We've got lots of testing capacity in our community. We're down about 20% for what had been our going rate. Please, get tested, okay? If you have symptoms, get tested. even if you don't have symptoms, many of those testing locations are open for you to be tested. It's free. The testing location at Rogers Park on North Indiana, just off of North Indiana, is free. Walk up, drive up. Same with the one at the Combat Center on 40th Street, the 300 block of 40th Street. Please get tested. We're able to best understand this virus when we know who's got it. You very well could be asymptomatic and have COVID-19. So take advantage of our robust testing opportunities. I hope you have a great weekend. I'm thankful for your support, your good ideas, and your prayers. I'll talk to you next week. Thanks.